From the Beatles to the Rolling Stones, let's test your British invasion knowledge. Drop your score in the comments below. Which band pioneered the use of feedback and guitar distortion as musical elements in mainstream rock? The correct answer is The Who. The Who's Pete Townshend deliberately created feedback by placing his guitar close to his amplifier, making it a deliberate musical element rather than an unwanted noise. This technique influenced countless rock bands thereafter. What major innovation did the Beatles introduce with their album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? The correct answer is the concept album format. Released in 1967, Sgt. Pepper's was revolutionary as one of the first concept albums where all songs contributed to a unified theme. This format influenced how artists approached album creation for decades to come. Which cultural movement was most closely associated with psychedelic rock bands of the 1960s? The correct answer is the hippie movement. Psychedelic rock and the hippie movement were intrinsically linked, with bands like Jefferson Airplane and the Grateful Dead providing the soundtrack to the Summer of Love in 1967. What made the Rolling Stones different from other British invasion bands? The correct answer is their blues-based sound. The Stones deliberately maintained a raw, blues-based sound while other British bands evolved toward pop. They were deeply influenced by American blues artists like Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf. Which innovation changed how rock bands performed live in the late 1960s? The correct answer is the PA system. The development of sophisticated PA systems allowed bands to play larger venues like stadiums, fundamentally changing the economics and experience of live rock music. What significant change did rock bands bring to album cover art in the 1960s? The correct answer is making it conceptual art. Album covers evolved from simple artist photos to complex artistic statements, with bands like Pink Floyd and the Beatles treating them as integral parts of the album's artistic vision. Which new recording technique became widespread among rock bands in the mid-1960s? The correct answer is multi-track recording. Multi-track recording allowed bands to layer multiple instruments and vocals separately, revolutionizing studio production and enabling more complex arrangements. How did rock bands typically structure their income in the 1960s? The correct answer is through touring and live shows. Unlike today's digital age, 1960s bands earned most of their income through constant touring, often performing hundreds of shows per year to build and maintain their fan base. Share this with your music-loving friends and see who's the real 60s rock expert. Make your free video at quiz.video.